Good morning, everybody. I'm John Vandervent, Head of Sales at Ninth Wave, a leading provider of universal financial data integration. Our cutting-edge Ninth Wave platform gives financial institutions a secure, seamless, and standardized way to share permission data with aggregators, fintech apps, investment and wealth management portals, ERP and accounting solutions, tax prep software, and any external tool a financial institution's customers use to interact with and manage their financial data. Our technology is in use at some of the world's largest financial institutions, including 3 of the top 5 US banks and 8 of 10 of the largest wealth managers. Today, we're going to show you some exciting new product innovations. You'll experience the power of our platform from the perspective of both a financial institution and a customer. And now I'll pass it over to Gochi Peeve, our VP and platform lead.
Thanks, John. As John mentioned, my name is Gochi Peeve. I'm Ninth Wave's VP of Platform. As he alluded, I'm going to give you a tour of our technology through the eyes of a financial institution administrator, as well as one of their clients. We have 3 goals to highlight and a bonus if we have time. So first, I'm going to show you the ease in which you can onboard a fintech application with just a few clicks. Second, I'm going to show you how easy we make it for your customers to engage their data. And third is really the underlying narrative that stitches the first 2 together, and that's data. So let's get started. Let's see here. Okay. So Holland is the FI admin, and we're going to log in to the Ninth Wave registry with her persona. The registry is really a number of different things, but for the purposes of this talk, it's really the bank's command dashboard that provides these operational efficiencies in a number of areas, including rapid fintech onboarding, as we're about to see. The premise that I want to lead off with is that somebody high level at the bank would like customers to have access to a Ninth Wave enabled app named Plans. It's for demonstration purposes. I just want to preface that we're not an app maker, but we do make the underlying software. So, and the reason that this individual wants his customer base to have this app is because the customer's data is not subject to any third parties, nor does it allow caching by any intermediaries. You can think of it as a point-to-point data solution or a point-to-point model. And it's really just cool, to be honest. So as you can see, Holland can manipulate some of the bank's configuration, but what we're going to do is jump right into the FinTech app management portion. And so we can drill down and find our app in a number of different ways. So we can look at the categories, we can jump through and drill down and find it, or we can use one of the letters at the top and drill down by name. But because our app is so popular, we're just going to select it from the popular list, which is going to put us right into the FinTech onboarding wizard. Now, this FI gateway screen is really just more of a pulse check than anything else. Identifies the bank, which is London Proper Bank, our address, a entity code, which is really used for our capabilities. We're going to enable the app and continue. Now, the credentials tab is really a glimpse into the innovative underpinnings of the platform. We're going to select the tech provider, which is the Ninth Wave Plans application. We're going to select username and password really to pay homage to the old world means of or mechanisms of aggregation. We're also going to select tokenization, which will become more clear in a moment. The mechanism for delivery is really going to be text or SMS. It's going to be short-lived in about 6 minutes or so. That's all we need for the demo. In the Accounts tab, this is a listing of different lines of business that the FI has. So we're going to go with the first one, which is really self-directed type funds. We're going to maintain the geographic location to the United States. We're going to select all users. And one thing that I want to highlight is we can refine the list further by entering an amount. So if we want high net worth individuals, or if we want to put any number in there, we could do it that way so that only they get the text and are allowed to use the Plans app. Or if we go into step 5 here, that allows us to refine the list even further by selecting or drilling down to specific individuals. But for the purposes of this talk, we are just going to save and go. Let's see. So at this point, let me toggle over to, I'm going to shift over to the mobile side of the house where we are going to get a, there it is. So we're waiting for this text message to come in. It has our token. We're going to launch the Plans app, and we copy the token, and we see that James, our client, has roughly four plans already in flight. They're really digital goals that he set up for himself, but this one is going to be a little bit more active in that it's going to be tied to a live account in the retirement space. And remember, when I selected username and password, that's what this sign-on button is really for. If we didn't have some of the token tech engaged, we would have to scroll down a list, find our FI, enter our username, enter our password, and aggregate the account and proceed from there. But in this case, we've streamlined the effort, and what we can do here is click token. I will paste the token in place, and now we can leverage iOS's facial recognition to ensure the authorization of the user has been successfully credentialed, and the London proper account pops up. Remember, the underlying theme here is the way that the registry can tie together FIs and apps. So Ninth Wave provides that seamless and secure bidirectional communication between the FI and the app. There's no third parties, and there's no unwanted persistence. So when I click on this, I get a listing of the accounts that I have in place here. Select the first guy, it automatically becomes enabled by default. I save, and what we can do from here is we can really peruse the account. We can see what the balances are. We can see whatever daily change we have going on. We can integrate, we can interact with the graph if we choose, or we can take a look at our portfolio allocation, get an idea of what securities we have, the quantities, the prices. Now, this really empowers James and it gives him an unparalleled digital experience that it gives the FI a competitive advantage among other FIs in that it really increases satisfaction rates and creates a greater customer loyalty. Now, the last thing that I wanted to mention here, and this is part of our little bonus round, is that James can wipe away that data with relative ease. So we can click on delete and wipe from the hamburger menu. The accounts that he has integrated pop up, and we select all. We can delete this. There's a little friendly fat finger check to prevent accidentally hitting the button. And like poof, all the accounts are gone. Now, the pieces that I really want to stress here are that there is a digital certificate that gets created upon delete so that you can verify it. The ID is tracked and stored, and we can view the certificate. It's really part of the right to be forgotten digital data, and we can save this digital cert, or we can email it to ourselves. In this case, I guess we'll save it. But what you really want to remember here is, today's customers demand flexibility, yet they want secure access to their financial information. So Ninth Wave enables FIs to meet those demands, allowing them to efficiently and safely let their customers interact with their data wherever, whenever, and however they want. These kinds of digital experiences give FIs that competitive advantage while helping them build stronger, more profitable relationships with their customers. So if you're looking to expedite your digital transformation, by all means, give John Vandervenet a call or email at sales@ninthwave.com. Thank you.